guys, so very heavily requested video, the Eurogamer footage from London last week now. This is going to be a little bit raw and pure. The camera's obviously going to be shaking quite a bit. I thought I'd do voiceovers on certain parts but let you guys get a feel for the actual environment without the voiceovers on certain parts too. So this is literally us just kind of walking in. We've got the Nintendo stall off to the left, which was a hell of a lot more impressive than last year. Last year it was really small, there was no merchandise for sale, but this year there was an official Nintendo store and there was so many more games and so much more hype and competitions. It was awesome. Again, like, there's not many kind of people here because this was the Thursday, so this is day one. 10 AM doors opened and we got in pretty quickly. The queues weren't too bad, so that was nice, but the first day of Eurogamer is never busy anyway, so I personally think that it's a good day to go because you do get a chance to play the majority of games that you want to play. Now, as you can see off to the left, you've got the Xbox stuff, which wasn't as impressive as the Sony PlayStation stuff. You'll see more footage as we go along. There was so much more depth, and definitely with the PlayStation stuff, there was more levels. You know, you could stand on the floor, look from floor to ceiling, and it would just be Sony stuff, screens, music, everything. Whereas the Microsoft stuff, the Xbox, it was all just kind of on one level, and there wasn't much hype. There were not many competitions going on either, but nonetheless it was kind of good to see. So it's properly heavy. Advanced Warfare. There's that, I love that. So you guys will see in a minute some pictures, and I was fortunate enough to have Jess with me, my wife, who is a professional photographer, and she captured some awesome pictures from the day. Me and Syndicate there, that was awesome to meet him. He's a lovely guy actually, really accommodating, very friendly, quite short. I pointed that out to him. I think I embarrassed him a little bit, but never mind, it was good to meet him, so yeah, it's cool. Splatoon on the Wii U. A lot of people were quite intrigued by this, and it's bloody brilliant. I didn't think I'd like it, but it was absolutely fantastic. It was kind of like a multiplayer setup, and the aim of the game is to fire lots of shit at the other team, and you need to kind of collect your ink back in order to replenish your ammunition. Super Smash Brothers, that was awesome. That was kind of playing out for the whole 2 days. There was competition back to back, you know, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and the winner, I believe, got a Super Smash Brothers 3DS with the game. So, you know, really awesome prizes, and that's what I meant in the beginning when I said that Nintendo really did pull out all the stops this year. It was absolutely fantastic, and again, I cannot wait for this game, so I'm just going to shut up now and let you guys enjoy some footage. So again, just some awesome pictures here. I was quite grateful really because I took a few on my phone, but they were crap compared to what Jess was producing. There'll be a link to her business page in the description. If you guys could slap a like on that for me, that would be awesome. Merchandise here, always a pleasure, never a chore with this stuff. Picked up loads of stuff. I'll do a separate video for that. But yeah, I mean, you know, overall, I'm just so happy to be at Eurogamer. So we went up into the over 18s area and played The Evil Within, Alien Isolation, Far Cry 4 on day 2. We looked at the Assassin's Creed Unity demo and it was fucking brilliant. It was the best area I would say of Eurogamer. Just looking down from the balcony here, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, by the way, 2-hour queue for this. It was absolutely shit. I had really high expectations. I've been keeping a close eye on the trailer. Looked brilliant, played it, it just feels like any other COD game. It's really not worth getting it. I think I'm going to wait till it comes down in price. It's not worth it at all. I will be slapping my thoughts into a blog on juicygamereviews.com and going into a bit more depth about my experiences with Evil Within, Alien Isolation, some of the really top games. The Order 1886 was also fantastic. So over 18s area then, the Evil Within, beautiful kind of decor there, but the game was a bit of a letdown. It was buggy, it was linear, I expected again so much more from a survival horror, but again nonetheless I'll be kind of blogging about it. So just kind of pissing around here. That's what I like to do, is just mess around. And then again, some awesome shots from Jess. This is me kind of playing Evil Within. I was totally in the moment, totally focused on what I was doing. It was scary, but just very buggy and yeah. So kind of moving on then in the over 18s area, we've got Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's very busy, but it's awesome. And this is when we were about to embark on the Alien Isolation booth. So, oh man, I was blown away. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. Really cannot wait. So yeah, it was great. It was in the kind of the far corner in its own right. It's fantastic. So bumped into this guy in the indie area and I just had to have my pictures taken. He made this proton pack himself because I was kind of quizzing him about it, and wow, so impressive, top guy. Thanks for the picture, whoever you are. I didn't get his name unfortunately, but never mind. Kind of next to the indie area was the entrance to the over 18s area, in which we had the Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament going on. This was bloody brilliant. You could sit down, have a chill. It was never that busy, and it was just nice to come and watch people kick the shit out of each other, albeit on a large screen. But yeah, definitely my kind of fight here. I'm all about gaming, and this was great. It was absolutely awesome. Again, a new feature from last year.
A CG train pulled into a station manned by in-game engine soldiers while the CG sequence was still running. It's just hell of fun. And then clouds twirled into bronze spiders. Best game ever begins.
So shortly after, we had a mosey on down to the retro area, and we met Chris from GamesYouLoved.com. We're going to be at Play in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be teaming up, and Chris was awesome, very accommodating. We had a blast on Metal Slug, we played some Dreamcast, and we played on the Master System, and after that we went to the Alien Isolation developer session, which was my highlight. I loved it. So I'm going to let you guys just take a quick peek at some footage I snapped.
Hello everyone, welcome, thanks for coming. As you might be able to tell, I'm actually losing my voice. I hope it stays long enough for me to get through this part. You know, for us, Alien Isolation really is the only game that we've always wanted to play. A game that goes back to the roots of the series, back to that Ridley Scott haunted house in space. You know, we really wanted to make a game where just one alien.
And that's where I got told off for filming. So Jess took some pictures. This was a Q&A session at the end, and I got up and asked them a question. But unfortunately Jess wasn't allowed to use a camera during, so I took some really shitty ones on my phone, seen here. I was kind of stealthing it really. They were showing some wicked shots of set designs from the original film and how they incorporated it into the actual game. You've got scenes here from, headshots of Ripley from the original film. Honestly, this was my high. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. Again, it was the best game at EGX. Everybody said that, and I can't wait to jump on my blog after work tomorrow and write about it and really kind of show you guys exactly what I thought about playing it. Roll on October 7th. That is all I'm saying. Bring it on. So here we are, day 2. So this was the Friday, slightly busier, and we went straight up to the Ubisoft area to have a blast on Far Cry 4. And the queue was modest. You know, I was kind of filming here. They had a really good schedule where they were demoing snippets from Far Cry 4, which we didn't really get a chance to watch because you move on pretty quickly after you've played a game, because I did anyway. I just wanted to play everything. That little booth that you saw there was where you could pre-order Far Cry and Assassin's Creed Unity, so we did that and got a free print. It's on my Facebook page if anybody's interested. And then we kind of met up with my cousin and dropped down back into the Sony area where there was quite an awesome Destiny competition going on. Believe it or not, it was actually quite difficult to hear what these guys were saying, so exactly what the competition was, I'm not quite sure, because and as well, slightly before this, we were in the Order 1886 booth, so we'd missed the kind of first bit really, but nonetheless, it was an awesome competition, and these guys kicked ass, so yeah, it was great to see, really. Destiny's great, I love it.
Saying, come get me, and then actually from behind the other two were going, well, I'll backstab them, or you can melee damage to really.
So once again, it's looking like these guys are sort of sticking together. Teamwork is extremely important on them and everything. Okay, so they got 1 out of 3 rooms decoded, so they're moving. He even knows which door's opening next. He knows what he's doing, this guy.
So it tells me that maybe
they might have played this a couple of times before.
Not the t-shirt is a giveaway.
Yeah, no, that's not a giveaway at all.
And this was at the end of day 2, which, you know, things were kind of drawing to an end. I didn't want to go home. I'm considering 3 days next year. I don't know, we'll see. Just want to say thanks to Jess for taking the pictures and editing them again. All the links to Facebook social media sites are in the link. Just a quick kind of scan of part of the retro area. And, you know, again, guys, thanks for watching this. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll definitely be there next year. I hope we can meet up at Play. Whoever's watching this, that's Play in Manchester this weekend. And yeah, so I'm the Gebs24. Take care.